Okay, now that we've got the hardware set up, we've got you paired with the app, and you're familiar with all of the parts of your Aurora, the next step really is getting your shape up on the wall. These paper stencils we're going to use so we can be sure that we like what we see and that it's level and everything first. You can tape these up. I'm going to use putty. I like this because it's reusable, you don't have to throw it out, less waste. For this part, I really recommend that you have a level handy. I don't have a level, so I'm going to use the next best thing. The boss's ukulele. Don't tell him, he's kind of sensitive about it. So we'll just line the neck of the ukulele up with the ceiling. Let me know if I'm off. There. That's our first stencil. Now, I'm going to create the radioactive crown from before. That's one of my favorite shapes still. Okay, so now we've got that up on the wall. We can kind of see, is it centered? Is it where we want it? You know, do we like this shape? Is it really gonna work with our decor, with our living room? Now, if yes, let's move ahead and put up the actual panels. Two-sided strips, but there's a tab that sticks out. This is kind of important because it lets you remove the panels at some point in the future. If you want to change up the shape on your wall, you know, in a week or a month or 6 months, if you want to make a Christmas tree around the holidays or a dreidel, anything like that, you can do that. But you want to leave the tab sticking out. Now you might ask yourself, okay, so the tab is sticking out. Does that mean that I'm going to have all these silly little tabs visible? That's going to ruin how the Aurora looks. You're right. What you want to do is leave one tab exposed on each side as you remove panels, and you can hide the last one with the controller. So for instance, this one, if we were going to fix it to the panel, we would do kind of like so. And when we connected the control unit, we would make sure that the tab is on the side that the control unit faces. So, hidden from view when it's up on the wall, but once you remove the control unit, you can still pull up on the tab to remove it from the wall. Again, visible right now, but once you connect the panel, hidden from view. Okay, so we've got the hardware all set up, we've got the app paired, you know, we've done the stencil thing, we've just made sure that our shape is going to look good where we want it and that it's centered on the wall or on the flat surface that we're going to mount the panels to. You can really put these on any flat surface. Could be a ceiling, could be a floor, maybe not walk on them, but could also be a desk or a countertop if you really want it to. First panel that we're going to put up, notice that I've got the tabs set here so that they're going to be covered by the other panels and by the controller. Now this is where having a level would kind of be handy. So we'll put this one up. That looks kind of straight. Tell me if I'm wrong. Now when you get the panel up, you just want to press and hold for about 10 seconds to make sure the adhesive gets a nice good bond. And then start with the other panels. It'll make it a lot easier to put up your shape if you pre-assemble your panels into chunks of 2 or 3 panels at a time and just kind of think about how you want it to go up on the wall first. If you want to make this a little bit more colorful, a little bit more fun, you can connect the controller. It's not going to damage the unit if it's powered on while you're adding more panels. So you see, we positioned the controller so that it covers the bottom tab that sticks out on the right-hand side. Little boot up sequence there where the panels flash white. That's completely normal. And we'll just turn them back on again. So I've got our second grouping of panels here. And that's the radioactive crown.